The United Nations General Assembly declared 9th of December as International Anti-Corruption Day to be observed annually. The objective of this day is to create awareness about the negative effects of corruption on nations and the need to prevent and fight it. TV360 Atinuke Nuke in this report speaks to some Nigerians on the country's fight against corruption. Take a listen.
The fight against corruption has long been persistent for decades, especially in Nigeria. Practically every government since the 80s came into power with a promise to address corruption. The President Muhammadu Buhari's anti-corruption war is an anti-graft war declared by Muhammadu Buhari, the fourth democratic president of Nigeria. This is a war against all forms of corruption in Nigeria. Since then, several corruption cases have been tried. If there is one thing Nigerians agree on, it is the fact that corruption in Nigeria is endemic and systemic. But the greatest proof of how destructive corruption has been in Nigeria is the fact that hardly anybody believes it can be addressed or that any government is sincere enough to want to address it.
Yes, talking about anti-corruption, I want to actually say that it is not satisfactory. They have not really done the actual corruption issues, because when it gets to the big wigs, so to call, the cases are always swept under the carpet, and if you are in the leading party, that means your cases are even mildly attended to because the way things are.
On this very issue, the government have not been doing anything. I really want the government to do something about that aspect.
How well have corruption cases been addressed in Nigeria, and is there any hope for the country in terms of fighting corruption? A lawyer and human rights activist has this to say.
Interestingly, the hope cannot come from the present laws and systems that we operate. We cannot use this system and structures to fight corruption and succeed. The hope will therefore lie in the mindset of the people, where we have to have a form of cultural transformation in our minds to realizing that public property is meant for the common development of the people. Until we see public office as an opportunity to improving the life of the average Nigerian, if we continue to see public office with a sense of opportunism, then we will be making a mistake. It is very important that the average Nigerian changes its own psyche about the use of public resources.
This International Anti-Corruption Day is a day set aside to recommit the collective action in preventing and addressing corruption, as we reflect on the devastating consequences corruption have caused in governance, institutions, the economy, and the society at large. The International Anti-Corruption Day 2020 is tagged with the theme "Recover with Integrity to Build Forward Better." From Abuja, Atinuke Nuke, TV360 News.